Hi guys, do you remember the red pepper sauce we made recently? Right, I'm going to use that red pepper sauce to make a very delicious recipe, and I need you to stay tuned and watch at the very end. The meat we are using for this recipe is going to be turkey, but you can decide to use any protein of your choice. And so I'm going to start off by cutting it into pieces and also washing it. I'm going to add some spices to it, which I'll be listing in the description box below, so make sure to check it out. Now I'm going to add it to my bowl and add some water and some onion and some salt to it. I'm going to give it a very good stir and make sure that every part of it is it has enough water around it. I'm actually adding a lot of water because I'll be using the stock to make coconut rice or jollof rice. Now after that is boiling and finished boiling, I'm going to, in a separate bowl, add some oil to the saucepan and add some onion and then some beef to it. Now I'm making some rice here, and this rice is a whole recipe on its own, and you will definitely have to watch it and see how I made it. After adding the beef to it and adding some ginger and garlic paste to it, I covered it up to allow to diffuse some kind of like flavor into it. Then I came back to add some washed rice to it, give it a stir, and I'm going to allow this to fry for some few minutes. Now we are going to give this a stir and cover it up and allow it to fry. While that is going on, I'm going to go ahead and also check my meat. Since it's already done, I'm going to take it off fire. Okay, but we came back and the rice was ready, fried and very dry as well. So I'm going to give it a stir and then go ahead and add in some water to it. Add enough water to it and make sure that it doesn't burn. Okay, so after adding the water to it, add in some salt, but not too much because of the beef you have in there, and then cover it up to allow it to boil. If you finish, after adding the salt to it, after mixing it and you needed more, just add it to it. Now I told you about the red pepper sauce that we did. Okay, that was the bowl I used, and so I came back and I started to fry my turkey in it. I came back to check the rice, and after the water has drained from it, I gave it a stir because I wanted it to cook evenly. The rice I'm cooking is not my favorite rice, so I need to be very careful and make sure that it doesn't have some parts cook and some parts not cook. After stirring it up, I covered it up with some aluminium foil and also came back to check my turkey, which was ready, and I took it out from the oil. Now this is where the gist is. Okay, in another saucepan, I'm going to add in some beans, some carrots, and some onion. This is a shallot onion I'm actually using, and you can decide to actually add these vegetables in the latter part of the cooking, or you can decide to do it now. But I decided to use this procedure because I didn't want it quite crunchy. After adding it to it, I went ahead to add my meat to it. Okay, this to allow it to, this is on the part, but this allow it to become more softer, and the flavor of the to allow the flavor of the vegetables to infuse in the meat. Now this is our star ingredient, the red pepper sauce I made. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add it to this whole thing and allow it all to, I'm going to spread it all over the meat and allow it to steam for some time. This to allow it to become very soft and also allow the flavor into it. Spread it all over the meat and then cover it up for some few minutes and make sure that this takes them about some 3 to 5 minutes on a very low heat. And when I came back, I'm going to give it a stir and just look at how it looks. It looks so beautiful. We took this in the middle of the night, or I took it during the late hours, and so the video picture quality is not that clear, but you can see exactly what it looks like. I came back to check on my rice, and my rice was perfectly cooked, long grain, and tasted so amazing. You can just imagine how it tasted because of all these amazing ingredients I added to it. Now look at how it looks, so beautiful. I went ahead to add some pepper to it, which I was supposed to add when I stirred it out the first time, but I couldn't, so I added it to it now. I forgot actually, so I added it to it now and then give it a stir and cover it up for just about a minute or two, just to infuse that flavor into it, and then voila, our rice was ready. Now back to the sauce. It was also ready, and so I'm just going to go ahead and then serve myself. I don't know how to just not emphasize on the fact that this food tastes amazing. Like the rice on its own is a recipe on its own, and the combination was just perfect. And if you haven't checked or you've not seen my pepper sauce recipe, I'm going to leave the link in the description below, so make sure to check it out, and then you have yourself this amazing red pepper sauce, and trust me, you will love it. Make sure to check my recipe and tell me your favorite part of this video. I'll be reading the comment section below. Thank you, and hope to see you in my next video. Have a great, wonderful week. Bye.